Okay, I told you we were going.
Hold up for a minute. Hold up for a minute. He got me. I think I'll come back and get him. Ladies and gentlemen, the coaches in the conference, they voted and they nominated and voted on Coach Kim Bo Brown as the Coach of the Year.
I got another one. Yeah. As I call your name, please step forward. All-Star Christian Barnes. His tall friend Quan Barnes. Mr. Franklin Bowden. Derek Bird, to Bronze Carr, Josiah Cotton, Cooper Cromer, Dylan Edwards, Antoine Garner, Oh, Nasser's gone. Roy Grattan. A.J. Anthony Hall. Javon Hood.
You trying to get the name out of that name.
Aaron Johnson. DeAndre Johnson. Robert Johnson. Tyler Johnson. Lazarus Jones. Dang, I can't see nothing. Keontae Kittrell. Marquise Lofton Myers. Jalen McNeil. Ethan Mac Morris. Jake Morris. Shannon Rouse. D.K. Stevens. Donnie Stevens. Stephon Spencer. Curtis Thompson. Zach Turner. James Whitfield. And Reed Pierce. Mr. Michael Pollard. He's not it. Camonte Nobles. Before I give out the awards, just a little bit on these guys right here. They put in a lot of you know, when we stood here last year, our part was pretty quick. We stood up here, we standing in front of you this year. We come up a little short, but we played for the conference championship. We were 4-0 going into the last game in the conference. Beat Kinston for the first time in 10 years. Played for the conference championship for the first time in 53 years. So we have accomplished a lot in a quick time. And I will stand in front of you and attribute a lot of it to the weight room and the work ethic of these guys standing in front of you. And just to back up what Coach Lofton said just a few minutes earlier about all those freshmen coming back from the JV team, he probably told a little fib. He won't have all those freshmen. Some of them will be varsity 10th graders. I'm going to reward the all-conference people first because that's voted on, they're recognized by people in our conference as you finish in the conference, they vote on the number of people that you have. And as I said, last year we stood up here and gave out 2 plaques. This year we had to fight and cut it down to 6 plaques that for all conference. Our first all conference, this guy came around, he actually started playing in the conference. Became one of our best defensive players in the conference, and forced the ball to the other side of the field. That's Mr. Brown's call. The other all-conference selection was unanimous around the conference with all our coaches because he played both offense and defense, and he had a vital role on both sides of the football for us. And I think this may be the second year. I'm not very good at keeping up with who's all coming, who's not. But I think Mr. Keaton Mike. Our next all conference, this young man, he started off playing safety. Then he moved to outside linebacker. Then he moved to defensive end. Then he moved to the inside. And then he shows up in a pink shirt, Mr. A.J. Hall.
Real men wear pink.
Next all conference. This kid, he's one of those special kind of players. It was unanimous against with all the coaches. He made a lot of those coaches mad. He probably watched more film than some of the coaches. And you could tell it on Friday night. I know when we were in the playoffs against Clinton, he kept walking to the sideline watching the Clinton head coach call the offense. And the coach told me after the game, he said, "Number 4, why don't you come on over here and listen to what I'm calling?" Mr. Keontae Kittrell. Next all-conference was again unanimous. I know it's the second year in a row that he's made it. Pretty excited for this young man's future. He's got a bright future, not just in the classroom and on the field, but he's just a sharp individual. I've had the pleasure of coaching him for 2 years. I've watched him grow from the first time I plugged in the film and watched him to the last game he played. He gave it everything he had every time he was out there. And it's unanimous, Mr. Cooper Crumble. And as Cooper is getting back to his spot, I want to tell you he's committed to play football at Lenoir University. All right, that's it for, no, I'm just playing. I don't even know where to start with this guy. In our conference, every one of our guys, every one of the guys in the conference just said, even last year going into after the last game, they say, man, you got number one coming back. That's right. You got number one coming back. Coach, you got number one coming back. I bet I heard it 100 times since last November. Well, number one came back with a vengeance. Yes, sir. 1,700 yard rushing, 27 touchdowns. Oh, man. This award is an all-conference award, but it was very surprising to me when it was nominated and selected. Before I could even raise my hand to nominate anybody, it was already unanimous without my vote. And you know, I remember getting a call from his father back in July when I was riding down the road. And he said, "Coach, do you think my son can help this football team?" And I remember my exact quote was, "He can catch the football right now." I never really thought he was a kicker or a punter or, fit in any of those details for us. But this young man was voted Special Teams Player of the Year. I know the people in South Lenoir don't like him, but that's all right. All right, now there are 5 awards. Best offensive lineman, best lineman. No question. I heard them already. They brought to my attention, I skipped something. I want to make sure that I read the list of honorable mentions, and this means that they got at least 1 vote by the coaches in the conference. May not have enough to be all conference, but they got enough votes, and we have about 12 guys listed as honorable mentions.
Wow, that's good. Clap on that, people.
Shannon Rouse. Marquise Lofton Myers, Ed Jordan, All-Star Christian Vaughn, McCoy Reddy, Donnie Stevens, Juan Barnes, and Devontae Carter. The good thing about that, most of them's coming back. Now to the 5 awards that we have. As I've probably already given it away, but our best lineman for the last 2 years has been Mr. Cooper Crumble. guys to speak, but no, we don't hear you. This guy was all conference. As I said earlier, he was 2 years all conference. He played offense and defense. He, looking at back at his stats, he had 500, 600 some yard rushing, 7 or 8 touchdowns. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But he also played defense. He was, one of our seniors on defense, one of our 3 seniors for a long time on defense. So, that leaves 8 people coming back. But this guy was a big part of both sides of the football. Mike Morris. Defensive Player of the Year. This was hard amongst the coaches. We sat and drew on a little whiteboard and talked about it. It was a tough call. But this guy went from throwing the balls into the referee to being the best defensive player we had on the field. And he's coming back next year with a vengeance as a senior. Mr. Keontae. Offensive Player of the Year. 1,700 yards, 27 touchdowns. I counted up. He's had 3,000 yard rushing and 52 touchdowns for the last 2 years. That's pretty good stats. I don't care where you go.
Oh my God.
Mr. Stephon Swinson. I speak for all these coaches, I'm pretty sure. I've heard it said several times tonight, the most important award, we give out a bunch of awards, but the most important award to a coach is the Coach's Award. I really don't know where to start with this young man. He played one position, switched to another position, bumped back to another position, and then as the conference started, we had a couple injuries. He stepped in, led us to the conference championship game as a senior. I don't think you can write any better story than that. Went 4-1 in the conference as a senior. Mr. Zach Turner. Yeah. She told me not to call her up here, but I'm going to still recognize her for doing this. On our conference championship game, Miss Charlene Turner and the mothers that fed us every week took us down to their place of business, and she fed us and she showed us a highlight video, and she has made a copy for all the seniors, so you'll have that video, that CD to play forever. So when you guys leave, make sure you thank Ms. Turner. And we have one for all the seniors. Underclassmen, have a seat, please. Yeah, seniors, stay up. Underclassmen, have a seat.
Homers, the Turners, and the Rouses have made something along with the disc to give to the seniors this year. So they'll have it, they can frame it, put it on the wall, keep it rolled up, whatever they want to do to display it. But we got a poster of them with their signatures, and on the poster it says North Hawks, and it says Free Press Cup. Just a second, pull one out and show you guys.
Mac.
Pigskin class. Everybody come up. Oh, they are.
I thought I got that daggone basketball game video up here, but it's still, I only got like 4 minutes left. This is regular. I just want to get the football part anyway. It's been good though, man. I mean, going from not making playoffs all these years to we got 6 guys on all conference. We had 2 on here last year. No, we had 2.
Coach Brown came in 2 years ago to the spot of Calvin Sutton, who was coached for about 5 years or so. And he didn't do a very good job. On the record, because you're dead, like. Alright, so, I just want to give this Coach Brown and thank you for all the hard work he's put into us. We couldn't have been here without him. He really put the drive into us to come out here and bust it every day and give it our all on the field. We came out this year with a plan, and with that plan, we were coming out thinking we were going to go undefeated. Well, that got stopped. But we came out conference, and we did go undefeated to the championship game. I thought my boys played hard, and I'm proud of everyone.